everyone, welcome back to Cert Prep channel. If you're new here, my name is Gonju, and today I want to share my journey on how I passed the AWS Solutions Architect Associate exam in just 3 months. Before diving into the study plan, let's first talk about why I decided to take the AWS Solutions Architect Associate exam. Many people wonder if this certification is worth it, so let's break it down. First of all, do you really need that certification? AWS is one of the most in-demand cloud platforms, and earning this certification can open up valuable career opportunities. That's why I decided to pursue it. If you're job hunting, this certification can help you secure interviews, but it doesn't guarantee a job. Similarly, if you're looking to advance in your career, it can be a helpful credential, but success ultimately depends on your skills and experience. In my opinion, it's a valuable stepping stone, a credential that can give you an edge, but what you do with it is what truly matters. Now that we've covered why I took the exam, let's get into the details of my 3-month study plan. I divided my preparation into 3 phases, each focusing on different aspects of the learning process. In the first 2 months, I focused on building a strong foundation in AWS. I started with an online course. My top recommendation is Marek's Ultimate AWS Certified Solutions Architect, Associate 2025 on Udemy. I dedicated 5 days a week, 2 hours per day to studying. I made sure to complete hands-on labs using the AWS free tier to gain practical experience. I took detailed notes and reviewed key concepts on weekends to reinforce my understanding. Once I had a solid foundation, I shifted my focus to exam preparation. This phase was all about testing my knowledge and filling in any gaps. In the final month, I focused entirely on practice tests. I took multiple full-length practice exams. Neal and Jon Bonso's tests on Udemy were particularly useful. I highly recommend Jon Bonso's Tutorials Dojo practice exams, which are often referred to as TD exams, on Reddit. It's crucial to review incorrect answers carefully. These exams provide great explanations for mistakes. While these tests were excellent for identifying knowledge gaps, none of them were exactly like the real exam, in my opinion. I pinpointed my weak areas and reviewed AWS Whitepapers and best practices to strengthen them. I also followed AWS subreddit discussions where users shared valuable notes and study materials. By the end of this month, I was consistently scoring between 70% and 80% on practice exams. Looking back, there are definitely some things I would do differently if I were to take this exam again. Here's what I would change to improve my preparation. For someone outside the industry, I found the exam quite challenging, and the correct answers were not always obvious. If I were to do this again, I would give myself more time to practice, focusing on each service's details, especially their limitations. Create structured documentation for each service while studying, as my notes weren't as professional as they could have been. Spend more time on complex topics like AWS organizations and cost management. So, that's how I passed the AWS Solutions Architect Associate exam in 3 months. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you're preparing for the exam and which topics you find most challenging.